My alarm went off at 9 a.m., as it always does on the weekends. I got my phone and stopped the alarm and had the full intent to set another one for an hour later. I did not do that. I just kind of flopped over and went back to sleep. 11:30 comes and I wake up and, no thoughts, head empty. And I'm like, I'm going to go play Nintendo. I went and started up my Nintendo. And I got to the very first character password entry for Swords and Serpents and was like, oh, fuck. I gotta put an episode out today. I had forgotten, even though I finished editing this last night, for the most part. I didn't put the intro in, I had some other little things to do, but, I edited the bulk of it last night. So now here I am, finishing that up, and I spent about like an hour or hour and a half or something on a very minuscule tech issue that turned out it's very stupid. I just needed to update a program, and I hate whenever that's the thing. I just needed to update. And it fixed everything, basically. And that, I just had to do that for a little cutaway later in the episode. Keep your eyes out for that. That's it. Enjoy the episode. Message Mike with hashtag Schmeev has suffered enough if you think that I shouldn't have to listen to Boondox again. The fuck was that? Bye. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, juggalos, juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
Satanic Schmeev.
Oh, I don't know if I like that very much. Why are you satanic?
Like, there's a lot of things that people might not like, but it is just kind of the reality of the situation. And, sometimes we look at things in this world and we say, if a God did in fact allow this to happen, well, he ain't on my side.
If this is your first time listening to Juggalo Judgment,
welcome.
And if this is not your first time, if you are a returning listener, we can with confidence say,
welcome back.
Schmeev, how you doing today, buddy?
Doing okay. I started up Fatal Frame last night. Good game.
Is that the GameCube game? Was it GameCube?
I don't know. I know it was on PS2. That's what I'm playing.
Okay.
It's a series, pretty long running, about taking pictures of ghosts, using a camera to fight ghosts. It's pretty spooky. I like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then today, took a nice trip out to Cranberry to pick up a book for book club. So that's going to be a good time. Also,
Nice.
just kind of milled around Barnes & Noble. I discovered, so this is an interesting one, I discovered a book series that I had not heard of before. And I think it's like a current ongoing thing. Let me get what the name of that is. Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's a book about this guy Carl and his ex-girlfriend's cat, Princess Donut. And they're stuck in like a semi-virtual dungeon game show thing. Kind of like a Running Man Squid Game dealio. It's just him trying to survive with this cat against whatever this dungeon happens to hold for him.
Nifty.
I'm interested in looking into it. I didn't pick it up though because I'm lately I've been running a little low on cash. You know, I have a roof to fix, trying to get insurance to cover it and all that stuff. Life's just being a bit of a thing right now. It's kind of expensive and I hate it. Yeah. How you doing?
You know, I am just literally today is the last day of the vacation that I took. I'm so not ready to go back to work. I have been off for 10 days. And
at least you're capping it off with a
glorious.
Great time.
Yeah, time with my best friend right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love this guy.
See?
Look at him.
Exactly. Yeah. Schmeev, something happened a week ago at the time of recording.
Oh yeah.
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 Schmeev, you went to your first Twiztid concert.
Oh, that. I was thinking about the Monday that I took off after it.
So yeah. Juggalo Judgment. We went in an unofficial capacity.
Than going to the Twiztid show, I saw ABK.
You did see ABK. So yeah, we the Be My Bloody Valentine tour, the 3-day tour, came through Pittsburgh on the
tour.
Is that a thing?
It's Gilligan's Island. It's a 3-hour tour in Gilligan's Island.
Oh, okay. Pittsburgh was the last date, and obviously the day that tickets went up for sale, I bought them. Inadvertently had bought a second one, so Schmeev was like,
that, Mike?
Yo.
What was the mechanism through which you managed to get an extra ticket?
It's not important. And Schmeev was like, yo, I gotta go to that Twiztid show. And I was like, I don't know, I could probably sell this ticket. He's like, but I'm your best friend. And I'm like, well, yeah, okay. So, so we went to, we went to, what was the venue
Preserving
again?
Underground.
Preserving Underground, which is the first time I've ever been there. I almost went to a show there a couple of years ago because I was still attempting to give Ouija Mac a chance. And I know that he had a show there. And then I was like, yeah, I don't feel like going. So I didn't go.
Good call.
But it's about an hour away from where we're located at in New Kensington. Clearly, it used to be a church. That
As
is
most
now
venues in Pittsburgh are.
Seriously, because there's so many freaking churches. God. And so it's a concert venue and also a music store, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
So they had CDs, they had vinyls, and then they had a section that was all like shirts and stuff, merchandise from there. And they clearly grabbed stuff that was related to the artists that were playing at that day because they had a fuck ton of like Twiztid and some ICP, like hoodies, jerseys, all this shit. And man, if I had the expendable income, I would have left with some shit that I really didn't need to. I was smart. But
yeah, they are very clearly keyed into whatever, like, you know, it's their venue and all that stuff in their store. So obviously they know what's going on, but they like pay attention to it and actually, you know, they know what's going on. I bought, listeners through the hiatus that we took may recall that I had one Eric on, and we talked about Protest the Hero and the album Kazaya, which I fucking loved. And I happened to find a copy of it in that store and picked it up. And whenever I was checking out with it, the guy was like, hey, yeah, you coming to see them in a month or so? I'm like, oh, yeah, man, you know I am. Because I happened to see not too long ago that Protest the Hero is touring with Between the Buried and Me and is going to be at Preserving Underground. So you fucking know I'm going to be there.
Nice.
And, you know, it's just cool that they kind of keep that stuff in their brains, and they're on top of it.
Yeah, they're aware of their own shit. That's pretty good. So local openers aside, they happened. That's the best I could say. I ended up finding out one of them I believe they were called a Dead Camp, and I did find them on Facebook because, funny enough, one of the members showed up as like a friend suggestions, like a people you may know. Fucking weird, right? And
was it the Penn's jersey guy?
Yes, it was the Penn's jersey guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the one who had the cool mask. The one that had the mask that stayed on the entire time.
They kind of had like 3 levels of mask because he had like a full face mask. The other guy had a lower half mask. And then the other guy was just Jeff.
Well, he came out with a mask originally, and then he like threw it to the crowd.
So I missed that.
Yeah,
okay.
Jeff had it was like almost like a Shao Kahn mask.
Okay.
But then he like threw it to the crowd, so that it was just Jeff. The other guy who had his like bottom half mask should not have had that, because do you know what happens when you have a bottom half mask that doesn't allow your fucking mouth to like project? You can't fucking hear lyrics.
Yeah.
So that was a thing. Morbid Psychosis, I've seen him multiple times. And then I think Bakelo was next.
Bakelo.
Who was the touring opener with them. And he was solid. He posted the picture of him with the crowd in the background, of which I found it and immediately found you and I in the crowd. You were the easier one to find.
Was I?
Yes. Okay. You're like dead, like easy to note.
I believe I was also making the stupidest possible face that I could.
I think you were just like that. Ah! Yeah.
Everyone else is like throwing up stuff, and they're like,
And then there was the super fucking tall guy who was like in front and between us, who's just standing there like with the most dead look on his face.
Rock on, dude.
No, like if you're tall, there's got to be some like concert show etiquette. Don't be right up front,
dude.
It sucks, dude. I know
they deserve. They deserve the experience to be up front just as much as anybody else does. You can't just be like, hey, Tolly, why don't you go back to your space? This is a shorts only area. You can't be doing that. That's gonna lead us down a bad road. We don't want to be on there.
I don't know. It's I'm not on an even playing field there. It's not the equality that I'm trying to get at.
Busting out the tape measure, checking out their shin length.
But then we got ABK. We got ABK, who literally did so many popular songs. There was only like 2 songs that he did that I was not aware of, which was fucking cool. But he had the crowd going.
Yeah.
Which is great. Schmeev.
It's ABK.
Schmeev. He made your day.
He did.
What did he end with?
Mike, he ended with that old classic. And it is truly an old classic. That Joe Walsh hit in the city from the Warriors soundtrack. Man, it rips today. It ripped yesterday. It will continue to rip tomorrow and into eternity. What a fucking tune. And I love that he pulled that one out.
And he had clearly the most fun imaginable.
Yeah.
It was not like he wasn't just there at karaoke night, just standing there and crooning. Nah, he was moving from one side of the stage to the other. You know, he's got the call and responses in the chorus and whatnot. Man, fucking killed it. So good. We had Blaze, who did still quite a bit of his psychopathic stuff, but is getting more of his Magic Ninja tracks added in there as time goes on, which is a good thing to see, because obviously he's going to have to appeal to the old schoolers. But it is nice that the music that he's made post-psychopathic he feels relevant enough that he can put it in the sets and people will get a reaction out of it. Because Blaze are all reliable when it comes to guest verses and shows, because he does a very consistent show every time, and I'm never left like, oh man, that was a bummer. No, it's fucking Blaze. He's great. Played a little.
I related it to you as like the AC/DC thing of like, you know, they just have the same song that they play for like 12 albums. And in response, they were like, excuse me, we've played the same song for 13 albums, and it's a damn good song. That's Blaze's set. He does not switch it up much, but man, it's a fun set to listen to.
And again, he always looks like he has fun too.
He's got energy.
That's my big thing. Like, dude can rock a stage. And then we have the Twisty Boys.
We do. We
had them with their drummer and their guitarist. Little bit of some mixing issues sound for the leveling.
They got it eventually,
but they got it set like probably by the third song.
I feel like that's just an issue that you're going to run into whenever you're swapping from exclusively backing tracks to live instruments. You just gotta, roll with it.
But primarily a rock set. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they were supporting the new album that just released on Valentine's Day, Welcome to Your Funeral. And at the set list, 6 or 7 of the songs that they performed were from the new album, which I've never heard them perform that many new songs on a show. Which
I
is
imagine
pretty cool.
They probably performed a lot of new songs on like their first show. You know?
I hate you. But it was cool to hear some of the tracks get a little bit of a rock flair because it wasn't exclusively rock songs. They did do some of their older hits and just threw guitar on there. One that was genuinely kind of surprising to hear, but I'm glad they did it, was they played Raw Deal from Independence Day. And that one's always gonna just feel kind of good whenever they're still repping Juggalo. It's a cool thing to witness. So, but yeah, it was overall a really fun show. Fucking weather was goddamn terrible.
Yeah, it could have been better.
Driving back wasn't as bad.
Nah, it cleared up.
But I know that one of the guys from Rewind was there and had a 4 or 5 hour drive back.
Yep. Well, he's like all the way back in fucking Michigan, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He said it was like miserable. I know that when I talked to one of the guys with Twiztid, because obviously I did VIP, and I was like, hey, how was your trip? And he's like, this one wasn't too bad. From day 1 to day 2 was terrible. And I'm like, well, I'm glad you guys got here safe. So, but that was cool. It was, it's cool. I didn't get to see Twiztid at all in 2024. So,
me neither.
Yeah, I mean, given that this was your first time seeing Twiztid, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But I mean, I've seen Twiztid basically once a year since I think 2010.
You can kind of backdate this one. You just have to see him once this year.
There was, oh God, what fucking year was it? I think it was like 2019. I saw them 3 times that year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it was either 2019 or 2018. I think it was whatever year they did Warped Tour, because I saw them there and I saw them like in the spring and saw them like for Fright Fest. So, but yeah, first concert of the year. Maybe I'll go to a couple others. I'm still waiting for any kind of announcement of Camp Zool. I really need them to do that sooner rather than later so I can fucking request days. Of which I looked this up, and last year, Camp Zool was like the second to last weekend of the month. But in the past, it was like the first weekend of June. So that tells me that there is no like concrete, like, oh, we're always going to be this weekend or that weekend. Yeah. And I looked, and my birthday is on the final Thursday of the month.
Oh, man.
Which would be day 0. It would be kind of cool if my birthday fell on Camp Zool. I don't know if Andrea would be happy about that, but like, it's Camp Zool.
She can come too.
She is not for that Zooligan / Juggalo.
Doesn't have to be. She can enjoy the rest of Terror Town.
It's not her scene. It's not her thing, man. Trust me, I like it. She's a Swiftie. That's okay.
Maybe Taylor Swift will be there.
She might be there.
Know. You don't know.
We don't know that. Just sees this really tall woman wearing a forever face, and she takes it off. It's like, what the fuck, Taylor Swift?
Is she tall?
She fucking yeah.
I didn't know that. How tall is she?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Fucking tall. I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up right now.
I am.
I know she's got like Stacy Keibler legs. And
okay.
I just attribute that to she must be tall.
That's fair. That does. It gives the impression of tallness.
Yes. I'm 5'6". So most people are taller.
Oh my god, she's 5'10". God damn.
Oh, okay.
She's pretty tall.
She's pretty tall.
Yeah.
There we go. But you know who's not tall, Schmeev?
I don't know.
It might be the person that we're discussing today.
And Stacy Keibler's 5'11". Jesus
Holy
Christ.
Shit. Anyways,
Tall lady.
as seen in the picture that I sent you, Schmeev, what are we talking about today?
We're gonna just keep talking about the Twiztid show and just kind of review that. Let me see if I can look up the set list, and we'll just kind of go through it song by song.
I think they started, or their second track was Phlegm in the Windpipe, which was kind of cool to hear.
I don't
really
know
weird, though. I was bummed that I didn't hear Magic Spells, because I do love that song. Anyways, Schmeev.
Mm-hmm.
Schmeev.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today, man?
We're talking about South of Hell by Boondox.
What was that?
By Boondox.
By Boondox.
Mm-hmm.
You're so excited, I can tell.
Yeah.
Are you still looking up that set list?
Yeah, it's here. No songs in the set list. Nobody's done.
Nobody posted them whenever I had looked up earlier, like for the prior days. I was really bummed.
Well, they better hurry up. You're gonna fucking forget.
Actually, I think somebody posted it in the UPC.
I don't think it was from ours. I think it was from.
It was the day. It was, I think, the day before.
Yeah.
But even so,
it might be the same one.
I'm pretty sure they didn't change the set list.
They could have.
Well, I don't think they did.
South of Hell.
South of Hell.
Reference to Slayer's South of Heaven. It was released on the 10th or the 11th.
May 11th, 2010. So this actually released like a week after I finished my sophomore year of college.
Wow.
Yeah. So this album was a fairly big deal because at this point, Boondox, well established as a prominent person on Psychopathic Records, whether you like that or not.
Somehow.
Right? But there a little bit of turmoil into the releasing of this album.
Oh no.
So I remember at the time, this was when Psychopathic Records was having their music distributed by Fontana Distribution, which, if I'm correct, Fontana is an offshoot, I think it's of Sony.
What's the guy that does the music reviews? That's an Anthony Fantano joke.
I hate you. And apparently, if you went onto Fontana's site, they would, they had like their little music player or whatever, and the lead single for this album was put on there without anybody from Psychopathic's knowledge.
Oh.
So Boondox like went on Twitter and was fucking pissed. Like, oh, guess my single's out now. Well, whatever. Hope you guys enjoy it. I tried looking up that tweet. It is not available at this time. There are some other ones that were available. I'm not going to look them up right now, but I did look this up yesterday, so I have that knowledge still in my head. This album, produced entirely by Mike E. Clark, because when Mike Clark rejoined Psychopathic Records, it wasn't just to assist the ICP in their music-making endeavors, but apparently that means he was going to work on everybody's stuff at this time. We'll encounter why this may not be a good thing a little further down the line. The album, Wikipedia is telling me that this debuted number 54 on the Billboard Top 200, number 6 on the Top Rap Albums, number 9 on Independent, and number 13 on The Tastemakers. I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't know what that is. I don't know what else came out at that time, and I don't feel like looking up Billboard. I also think that Billboard is now very difficult to look up. Like, you have to actually have a subscription to their site in order to look up all that shit, which is a fucking pain in the ass. This album was kind of a big deal to me at the time. Obviously, I was a big Boondox fan at the time.
Just at the time, though.
Just at the time. No, I'm kidding. I still dig Boondox's music. It was announced right, I think literally like the day it released or right before, that their Boondox was going to go on a short in-store tour. There was only like 4 dates of this, maybe 4 or 5 dates. And the second one happened to be in Pittsburgh. And I was like, cool, I'm going to go to this. It took place at Ides, which was a record store, fucking massive ass store. It's like 4 levels or something like that. Because it's a music store. They got comics and shit.
Memorabilia, toys and such.
Bunch of stuff. Last time I went there, when was the last time I went there? Oh god, it might have been right after we came back from the gathering, because I had a job interview in Pittsburgh. And that was literally right after I had gotten out of that interview is when Eric had told us that he got COVID. And I was like, well, hey, Ides is right down the street from here. I'm going to go and buy some music.
I'm going to spread it to fucking everybody in Pittsburgh.
Exactly. It was perfect. Went to the in-store. There was a bunch of people. It was a really cool experience. I had actually gotten 2 copies of the CD because I was under the impression I was going to give it to my friend who, at time of release, I was not dating at the time. That would be 2 weeks later. But I think I may have bought a shirt there, and it was very hard to talk to him because this is the first of any of the Psychopathic Records artists that I had met. So I was, of all things, kind of starstruck. Meanwhile, this man is like the same height as me, which was kind of funny at the time. But it was a cool experience. I have a picture. I look like a fucking dork. That's it. But the album itself, I remember fucking loving it right when it came out. But then feeling like as time went on, I was like a little bit softer towards the album. And I'm like, I don't know if this is really as good as I remember. It is also an album that is fairly hard to find nowadays. It seems like a lot of this time period, stuff that came out from Psychopathic at that time is a little bit harder to come across these days. Maybe that's because of the distribution that they had. I don't know. But it's not as easy to find this record these days. Again, because this was worked on with Mike Clark, it was done primarily at the Funhouse Studio. However, there's a thing that says he wrote the lyrics what is this? Boondox wrote the lyrics by setting up large loudspeakers in the cabin and writing the lyrics while Clark played the unfinished tracks through the speakers. That's a way to do it, I guess.
Sure.
But yeah. I don't have anything else to go into on it, so I think we're ready to jump right in, right?
Yeah, we can go ahead and close out this episode and...
There we go. That's not... No.
Oh.
We have to actually...
Well, no, actually, we have to crack open a motherfucker.
There's also a DVD on here that has a documentary, but I didn't make Schmeev watch that, and I didn't watch it.
I wouldn't have anyway.
That's fair. It talks about a little bit of stuff about the making of the album. It's a whack-ass documentary, as in they're trying to make it seem like it's a big deal, but it's totally fake and everything like that. Also, there's like clips of a concert, and it shows Mama Boondox. That's cool. Anyways, I'm sorry. What was that we have to do?
We gotta crack open a motherfucker.
A motherfucker.
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. So this is going to be an interesting thing.
Oh boy.
I went down to the convenience store on the main street, and I was like, "Oh, look at that blueberry or blueberry raspberry. That looks pretty good." Oh, it's expired. Okay. Well, how about this here cherry cola? I'm always good with that. Oh, that's expired.
Cherry cola.
What the fuck? This pineapple watermelon? Well, that's fucking nasty, so fuck that. So I went down to the shop and save that is basically in my backyard. And I got an old staple, but with a twist. And it's not twist.
Ooh.
So in my hands, I have a genuine, delicious, old-fashioned draft-style root beer.
Draft style.
That is 0 sugar.
Ooh.
Apparently, Faygo is expanding a lot of their 0 sugar products. They also had a 0 sugar red pop, which I was tempted to get, because if I was going to be salty about this record, I should also be salty about the thing I'm fucking drinking. This still might cause that. I don't know, because I remember how diet root beer tastes, and it's fucking nasty. So I don't know how this is going to taste. I hope it's okay. Schmeev.
Yeah.
How about that Pepsi that I saw you sipping out of?
Yeah, I have like the bottom eighth of a bottle of Pepis that I got today.
Pepis.
My one caffeinated drink for the day. Yeah, it's still got some. Should still have some fizz to it.
You could have this. There's no caffeine in it.
Oh wow!
I'm just telling you, you could have this.
Well, I don't.
Well, what the fuck?
I'm gonna crack this motherfucker open.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't get a hiss out of that one.
Please be not gross. It smells like root beer.
As it should.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah? Root beer?
Yeah. Holy shit. That's not bad. All right. 0 sugar.
Breaking edge with no sugar.
Yeah.
That's beer.
It's root beer, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, but if it's the fucking root of beer, that's like the most concentrated beer there is.
No. It's beer that's the squared root square. Track 1 intro. Hey, is a spooky.
It is an intro.
Yeah, there's nothing to this. Something else to note. I don't have my stuff because still in like storage, whatever. The booklet for this actually had lyrics for everything, which is really fucking good. There is only
and yet they still haven't gotten it all up on Genius.
That is true. I was kind of annoyed because there was a couple of sections and I fixed it. There is 2 sections that don't have lyrics in the booklet. I'm kind of surprised. I'll talk about them whenever we get there, though.
Got a little banjo.
But yeah, it sounds cool.
Right. Yeah, Mikey Clark does good work.
He does.
Sometimes he does that work for bad people, like Kid Rock.
Oh, I was gonna say, talking to you, Kid Rock.
and Boondox.
Wow.
Just letting it play. I'm not.
Yeah, just letting it go.
It's gonna go until we get to track number 2, Cold Day in Hell. It's the sound of my cell closing.
Motherfuckers living life with no spine.
Alright, so got the actual like first track here. It's got a catchy hook to it.
Mike Clark again does really good work.
Yeah, it's a great sounding song.
He's killing it.
The
AMB could do a solid Outlaw style track with this. You do like an Outlaw Part 2.
Do we just want an entire album of A and B doing a concept album as if they were Wild West Outlaws?
I don't know. Maybe they only have one in them, but maybe they wouldn't be able to do more than one song. But you know what? With the one data point we have,
I don't even think that was produced by Clark.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's a beat that they could do that with.
Yeah, fair. Is the guitar on there? Is that slide guitar or is it okay? Cool. I recognize that. Yay me. It sounds cool on this. Genuinely a thing that I know that I'm gonna say consistently on this. The production of this album is cool. Yeah. Like it definitely fits with whatever tone was trying to be set. So we're going to hear that from me, and I'm okay with that. This is a solid tone setter. I do want to laugh, though, of Boondox saying he's never going to sell out. $1 million for my name to expand. Take your fans and your brands. You can go and get the hell out. Is anybody knocking on Boondox's door and being like, yo, I got a proposition for you?
His alternate persona, Buckshot, I guess.
Stop that. Stop.
I'm just saying.
No. But this one...
Boondox, will you do a Target commercial?
Does Target even have commercials anymore?
I don't watch TV with
That's
commercials.
Fair.
So
yeah, same. That's fair.
I don't really have much to say about this. It is a solid hook. And honestly, the moment that he starts rapping, I'm like, I don't want to hear him.
I'm pretty sure that I've heard this one performed at shows. When was the last time that I saw Boondox? It was like... It might have been...
Was it Zool?
Oh, shit, that's right. He fucking showed up at Camp Zool this past year.
Mm-hmm.
For, like, literally out of the fucking blue. No, but, like, I don't think that I've seen him do, like, a solo set since Oh, he had that. He had that tour with with Blaze. That was like 2017, I think, maybe 2017 or 2018. I don't remember. But I know that I've heard him perform this. That's fair. That's totally fair. But I'm sure that I've heard this one performed. This would definitely be a song that you would hear him sing, more than likely. It was a cool one.
I probably wouldn't. I'm
Guys,
just gonna throw it out there. I don't
catch
think
Blaze, Boondox, and ABK on the what is it? Spirits of the Underground tour, I think is what it is. I don't know. I was kind of sad that it wasn't coming to Pittsburgh. I would have gone. That was actually the joke that I said at the concert was, what if somehow I let it be a secret that Boondox was actually performing at this show and then he just showed up and you were witness to a Boondox set?
I wouldn't be. Thankfully, they have a whole record store for me to go hang out in. I would have been back in their bargain area trying to dig up a cheap copy of Band on the Run. Or fair. I would have headed back outside, broken one of your windows, and waited in the car.
Rude. Anyways.
Well, you probably wouldn't have given me the keys, to be honest.
Probably
You'd be like, no, you have to sit here and listen. That's what you sound like when we're not recording.
That is. What I have on here, it takes, this is me as an entertainer. I'm getting into character.
Oh, yeah.
So, in reality, I sound like I chain smoke 10 packs a fucking day. I sound like what Monoxide would have if he continued to chain smoke.
Moving on to track number 3, Color You Dead.
Rip out your skeleton, something like Davidian. Catch you while you're sleeping, put the hook through your jugular and climb out your window. I'm the scarecrow murderer. Rip out your skeleton, burn the flesh out, something like Davidian. David Koresh out. Catch you while you're sleeping, put the hook through your jugular and climb out your window. I'm the scarecrow murderer. My corpse and turn it upside down so I don't claw through my coffin crawling up out the ground. Cause you don't wanna see a pissed off blood-sucking motherfucker, rabies infested just like a rat from the gutter. Frothy at the mouth, teeth sharper than a needle. One function in my cranium is go and kill people, and I'm good at what I do. Really ask anybody. The dead don't talk, but you can see how many bodies go missing, and I'm wishing I could catch you all alone. See my fangs in your veins, leave you drained to the bone like a human juice box with a straw in your eye socket. Cut your tongue out and put that bitch in my pocket. Rip out your skeleton, burn the flesh out.
What the fuck is that?
Like how quick these go. What
is that strained David Koresh reference?
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm actually a little bit. I'm aware of the name, but I don't know anything about David Koresh.
David Koresh is a guy who I was told I look like by somebody who came to a show at the Iron Horse. I think it was the Beatles one that we did. I got messaged out of nowhere by somebody on Facebook telling me that I kind of look like David Koresh.
Wow.
And my buddy's mom, actually, I was talking to her about that. She's like, oh, I know who that is. She's full of shit. Or something like that.
That's funny.
Anyway, he was the guy. He was part of like the Branch Davidians. It was like an Seventh-day Adventist cult thing. And they had a standoff in Waco. ATF showed up because of like child abuse allegation stuff, because that's what religious cults tend to be doing. So they had a big standoff, like 2 ATF agents were killed, 1 other person was killed. David Koresh died in 1993 in like a hospital. Like I'm pretty sure he spent the rest of his life generally in jail, except for the times whenever he was dying of insert thing here, and then he was in a hospital.
Well, shit. Okay.
But that line is just, like, I don't know, he fucking reached so hard on that, trying to fit something in there, and it just sounds really dumb.
Yeah, that's fair. I like the instrumental on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But the content of this is, I wrote paint by numbers horrorcore.
Yeah.
That, like, there's nothing that's like just jumps out as super like new or clever. The human juice box line is kind of funny. Like, that's admittedly, like, I got a little bit of a chuckle whenever I like heard that. But yeah, this track is just the vibe. Okay. Execution, it's whatever to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a trip down that red dirt road.
Dude.
Did you think I was going to have something else for that?
I thought you might. I don't know.
Pitch black, red clay screams echo from the trees. Kudzu covers every living thing. Dead folks seen down by the side of the road. Voodoo chants to the echoes and the squawk of the crows. Yeah, who knows just what you'll find on a midnight ride. If you're stopping for a piss or if your battery dies, you wanna keep on moving, don't stop for a second. There's 1,000 lost souls who fucking learned that lesson. Somewhere past the old cemetery, there's a place where evil and death live. The sun never shines and the devil walks by. This place ain't nothing to mess with. You'll die all alone, no one knows. So don't ride down that old red dirt road. Blood chills and spills just
It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus.
Where I wrecked my first car.
I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. I learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. You know?
That's a really good song.
Quote, blood chills and spills just like a liquid. Who would expect blood to act like a liquid, huh? Fucking crazy. Give this fucking genius a cabinet position. Goddamn.
So
You got some peer-reviewed studies that I haven't heard of, Boondox?
we've definitely heard this before.
I
Like, there's
guess.
definitely been a song like this that we've had, and I say, is there only so much south that we can get? Because that's what these are. It's like, The Harvest was a cool album because it was something different compared to basically everything else the Psychopathic did, or at least gave a new twist on it.
Sure.
And now it's literally everything that we're hearing so far is, I'm from the South. I'm from the South. I'm gonna kill you.
But hold on
I'm
a
from the
second.
South.
Because this time he's doing it with a dumber voice than usual. I don't know what the fuck he's doing in those verses, but he sounds dumber than he usually does. He's putting on a voice.
That's just his voice.
It's different than the rest of these.
I'm just saying, that's his voice.
Well, we're gonna
Genuinely.
put a pin in his voice and come back to it later.
I'm just saying, like,
Not much later, but we're gonna come back to it later.
I think it's because of the style of this song, but that's closer to what his speaking voice is. So yeah, I don't listen to this one. Again, the music itself is cool. Clark,
I don't fault
doing
Mike
great.
Clark for what happened with this album.
Stop that. But like, this track is just kind of, It's also one that I'm just like, it's slow. I don't want it.
Well,
that's not always the case.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It is not. I will fucking prove you wrong on this goddamn episode.
Oh, no.
Exactly. So, I got nothing else on this one. There's going to be people who are huge fans of Boondox who are going to fucking hate us now. Well, they're going to hate me now. They already hate you.
Yeah, go for it. I don't give a fuck.
but
stay mad.
I just say this as a fan of Boondox. I'm just getting bummed so far. So, fuck it. Let's move along to track number 5. Some kind of devil.
A big understatement. I'm the sickest wicked ticket running underneath the pavement for your worst nightmare. I'm that dead ringer bitch. Sit back and watch this fire rain from my fingertips. I'm that something in the dark that goes bump in the night to make the shit run down your leg from straight up horror and fright. And you can take the villain's killers from your history pages. I bet I bitch slap them all and have them locked up in cages. Reptilian skin, spit venom enemies. I see them and send them on eternal tours with no per diem. I make the man's non-statements and I end them like periods. I bleed them like Kotex and I ain't even furious. Just curious to see your face when you're in pain. It's distorted like my life since I fell from higher planes. The same with fire rain, you can call me the main. I'm kinda like a rolling stone, I hope you guess my fucking name. I'm the angel that's falling, the evil that's calling, but can you? I'm the hate in your heart that tears you apart, but can you? I'm the reason for sin, the killer of men, but can you?
Boondox, I think.
Him, the devil, I guess.
He done a little Rolling Stones, Sympathy for the Devil. I'd rather listen to the Rolling Stones.
The only thing that I have, and this is purely speculation, but I seem to recall something. It might have been in the lead up to this album's release, or maybe something after. But the part of the chorus where you hear the "Guess My Name" part, for some reason, my mind is picking that was actually a sample from an old SHI, Southern Hustlers Inc. track that Boondox was a part of in the past, prior to him being Boondox and signed. I feel like I saw that somewhere on the internet. It might have been on something from like one of the Hatchet Heralds, the newsletters that Psychopathic put out at times. I wish I didn't delete all of those, because man, were they a fucking treasure to have. I wish I could refer to some of those, and then people will be like, what the fuck, they never said this, and be like, look at this motherfucker. It was true. My brain thinks these things.
The last verse of this, he starts up some dipshit math.
I was just looking at that.
In a really strained way to get to October 30th. I'm going to be real, he's no Scott Steiner. He has none of the charisma and none of the inventiveness to really pull that off.
I'm going to need you in editing to, for anybody who doesn't know, at least put a portion of the Steiner math right here, please.
See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me.
According to the Internet Wrestling Database, Scott's 75% chance of winning was only a medium exaggeration of his actual winning percentage. Throughout his career, his actual winning percentage was about 61.02%. So,
like, that is the Steiner math promo. You know, it's funny in a lot of ways, but it is, in my opinion, also like a masterclass in cutting a promo. Because I mean, like, he nails it. He's fucking on it. Even whenever he's like kind of stuttering a little bit, He gets
Smoke
right back
Joe.
on point. Senior Joe?
Senior Joe.
It's awesome. This song is
Kurt
not.
and Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me.
Hey, yeah, Boondox, 36 divided by 6 is 6. Good job. Wow. You're so smart.
No, he says divide 6 by 36.
Oh, whatever.
So that's 0.166 repeating, of course.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what this means.
He's dumb.
0.166. Okay.
I think he meant to do it like the other way, you know.
Minus 20.
Maybe his intent was divide it into.
That's negative 19.8333 repeating.
Well, no, he starts over from the beginning, right, with 36 again. So if you take 6 off of that, you get 30. And that's the day. And then you take another 20. That's the month. 10/30, October 30th, the day before Halloween.
So he shouldn't have said
And
divide.
then he says, well, no, that was the first part of it. He doesn't. He's doing a separate thing with that because he wants to talk about how many times the number 6 shows up in his stupid math, because that's evil and spooky.
Okay.
But the ultimate thing that he's getting to is that Halloween, that's not the real time. The day before that, that's the day for me, the devil man, to be
Devil's
the devil
night.
guy. He's dumb and it's stupid. It doesn't matter. It's just he's just fucking babbling nonsense. He wants to be cool and count like all the other cool rappers. He wants to do a little Esham math. Esham does numbers. Doesn't he do numbers? I feel like he's done numbers here and there.
He probably
he's a
did
counting
numbers at
guy.
some point.
He's a spelling guy more so, but
That's true.
I think
He's
he's
the one-
also somebody that we've listened to does numbers.
I can't remember. See, Esham is the one who likes the nursery rhyme style stuff.
Yeah, he likes nursery rhymes.
know
He likes to spell. Monoxide's picked up spelling in these times.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, that was more than we needed to discuss on this song. Okay, was track 5, track 7, right?
That's right. Track 6, Love of My Knife.
Love me tender, love me true. Guess what she gon' do to you? Flesh me still, she'll take your life. All because the love of my life is a knife. Love me tender, love me sweet. Cuts right down to the white meat. Flesh me still, she'll take your life. All because the love of my life is a knife. I'm hard pressed not to show my stress. The only thing up on my mind is how to get this bitch undressed. She like a new toy, straight up out the rabbit, thinking about the situation. Got the butterflies, I'm laughing like a hyena. And no, she ain't shy neither. Everybody that she see will be dying when they meet her with a long, lean body, baby, built to perfection. Love looking at her cause I'm seeing my reflection, bringing out the best of me. Always sitting next to me, just thinking about her in my hands. It's almost close to sex to me. She keeps my heart beating like a high school drum. I can't wait till I get home from work so we can spend some time. She lying there when I'm pulling back.
Yeah, okay, it's going on for too long. A heart beating like a high school drum. Why specifically high school? Like any kind of drum beats. It doesn't have to be, it could be a marching drum. It could be just any other kind of drum. I guess Boondox just always has high school on his mind for some reason. Not that I'm saying anything about him. Not trying to cast aspersions or anything. So he always sounds like a dork, but his voice in the outro skit is
I
worst.
hate it so fucking much. So, first off, it took to track 6 to get to the murder of women. All right. Like, explicitly, the murder of women.
Sure.
Track 6. And yes, the fucking ending skit, which takes about a full 45 seconds, minute, maybe, close to that, is so fucking cringe.
Yep.
It's so goddamn terrible. I fucking hate it.
Like,
it's embarrassing to listen to.
His voice throughout it, like the way that he's saying everything, plus just the dialogue in general, fucking sucks. I also had to take the note: am I to believe this man fucks? Is that the thing you're trying to tell me here? Because I'm not fucking believing it.
It's just. It's not good. It's not good.
There's a good concept for a song here that I think we've heard before and was done better. I'm pretty sure we've had a track where a guy was like, this thing that I kill people with, I love it. Yeah, it's definitely...
yeah, it was literally called Put It Down. It was Blaze, Jamie Madrox, and Violent J. It was on Psychopathics from Outer Space 3.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, put it down.
There's also...
What the fuck you doing, man? Put the fucking
Coheed and Cambria, Faint of Hearts, about how much this dude loves his fucking sniper rifle. It's great.
Jeez. Okay. But yeah, this song is bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It sucks.
Part of it, towards the end of it, kind of reminds me of the song "Rollin' Hard," which was from The Harvest.
Oh yeah, that one sucked too.
I know you loved that one. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this one out of the way right now. This is the track that I removed from the album. I just fucking, I don't have anything to say good about it.
All right.
I just don't like it. Fuck it. It's not a great track.
Track 7.
And again, just the fucking, that's so cringe at the end. Track 7, We All Fall.
See the leaves falling to the ground, see them falling all around on the cemetery mound. See the leaves falling to the ground, see them falling all around on the cemetery mound.
Teardrops on my notepad, dope sick, feeling so bad. Everything seems so fucked up, I'm about to go mad. My life tried to live right, this night hope it end right. Hell's doors open wide inside, here's your invite. One breath, should I use it? Life, death, should I choose it? Legacy left of me, hear my voice in this music. Phone calls to a few peeps, no promises to keep. Close my eyes, kiss the sky, and then just go to sleep. So long, tried to hold on. So long, tried to stay strong. Everything that I know and grow now seems long gone. No more hearing, I should try. No more wishing I would die. Close my eyes, let it go, and leave you with goodbye.
See the leaves falling to the ground.
I can let a track ride out for a while. You know, we've come across a lot of tracks here and there that'll ride out on a hook for, you know, upwards of like 1 to 2 minutes, maybe an hour or so. Sometimes I can let it go. Not when it's Boondox.
Not a fan of it. So, this is the track that was leaked without Boondox or Psychopathics knowledge. This was the first track first single off of the album. I say first single, I'm pretty sure it was the only single, but still, it was the single nonetheless.
This is like when Sugar Ray released Fly, and everyone went out to get their album. They're like, what the fuck happened? Why is this man screaming at me?
I was literally about to talk to somebody about this a couple days ago and be like, hey, yeah, so Sugar Ray is like a new metal band, and then they released Fly, and everybody loved it, and they're like, oh, I guess we just make this music from now on. Because that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that entire album, with the exception of Fly, is new metal. It's fucking crazy. I need to re-listen to that album.
They still do some of their stuff live.
I don't think that they did that whenever we saw them.
I think they did.
Did they? God, I can't remember. I just remember that was a really fun show.
It was a good time.
It was a fucking great-ass show. So, yes, this track is... it was the single for the album. There is a music video for it. I think that you're probably aware of it because one of the... Oh, well, one of the emotes...
Was it that one?
Yes.
Was that this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's from that video.
Jesus Christ.
And guess what Juggalos think of this song.
I don't care.
They fucking hate it.
You don't say.
Why do you think that Juggalos hate this song?
Not because it sucks.
Okay, but like another reason. They hate the auto-tune.
Oh, yeah.
In the hook.
They would.
So I just looked this up because I remember this. March 25th, so 2 weeks after this released. To the auto-tune haters, I'm not a fan myself, but the way this hook came to be was pure fate. I will tell the story one day. Crazy shit. He doesn't do that. A month later, June 23rd, I get called out for auto-tune. It's not even on the whole hook. Hell, it ain't even on a whole word. A one-syllable auto-tune gets panties bunched.
Wait. No, it's not definitely more than one syllable.
It's the entire hook. It is the entire hook. You can tell.
Yeah,
I think
it's
I think
fucking robot as shit.
The very last word has that massive drop.
Oh, yeah. But it's present through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's on the whole hook. Meanwhile, I think it's kind of cool. It differentiates the song.
It can be very cool to use as a tool. It is.
Yes.
It is another instrument in effect.
Yep. Whenever the song did get released on Fontana's site, again, it was on like their kind of like the MySpace player, where you could have your music on there. I had I think it was like a plugin on Firefox where I could download music from those. And so I downloaded the song like it was at least a few weeks before the album came out. I played the fuck out of this song.
Mm-hmm.
I love this song.
Sure.
It's so fucking good. And it would be the song that I would play on repeat when I would go and take night walks through campus because I was a depressed little bitch. I love this song. And that's why it's really frustrating that Juggalos hated it. Because it's just kind of a chill song. That's all it is. There's no murder on this one. No disrespect of women.
It's all Boondox talking about personal shit, and I don't care about or like Boondox, so...
Trying to get introspective here, Schmeev. But, I guess not. Anyways...
I mean, go ahead. You can continue.
No,
I'm just saying.
That's all. No, I don't have anything else.
From my point of view, it's like oh man, yeah, Boondox talking about his life and stuff and all that. Things that I definitely care about. This is relevant to my interest.
All right, let's move on. Track 8, Toast to the Fam.
Toe up from the motherfucking flow up, golden grain to the brain, I really give it no fuck. A sloppy drunk bear hugging their damn body, half a fifth of jack about to get this bitch buck rowdy. A juggalo scarecrow with a beer bong, chugging Southern Comfort in my drawers, playing beer pong. Hit the bar for a couple shots of 3V. Put your bottle in the air and toast to the family. Everybody come on, we gon' sing a song. I grab a bottle, you grab a bong. We gon' get lit till the sun come up, and I'ma toast to the fam with a Dixie cup. Alright! Everybody come on, we gon' sing a song. I grab a bottle, you grab a bong. We gon' get lit till the sun come up, and I'ma toast to the fam with a Dixie cup.
That's a Juggalo party song.
This is worse sippin'.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just that's all it is. It's worse sippin', and Mike Clark did a thing with it. That's okay.
Mike Clark did great. It's not your fault, Mike. Gonna do that whole Goodwill Hunting scene with Mike Clark. You know the one. You've seen Goodwill Hunting, right?
I have not.
Oh man, it's a good movie.
I've seen the filming of Goodwill Hunting too.
Yeah, also very good.
If anybody gets that reference, I'm proud of y'all. I'm pretty sure that it's confirmed on here that Boondox does not smoke.
Oh, okay.
He just drinks. He mentions smoke a lot on this,
Yeah.
but never that he is the one who is smoking. He just likes to drink. And you know what? Okay.
Whatever.
Good for you.
It's not
I
your
have
fault,
nothing
Mike.
else.
All summer long is your fault.
You know, that could have been ICP. It should have been. It could have put them to the moon.
I'm just going to disagree with you right there, because there should never be a song that makes me think it's Werewolves of London and is not Werewolves of London. That's actually just really fucked up. Shitty thing to do to somebody.
I'm so sorry.
With that, we've come to the end of the album.
Nope.
Nothing more to cover here.
You are not going to fucking keep going. Track 9, In Between.
Use Bandera, Aspercreme, KY jelly or Vaseline, anything to slide between them sweet supple jugs. Look here, yeah, bitch, I'm talking to you. I got my meat on granite, so what you wanna do? I mean, sure, we can screw, but what you think about this? You, me, Vaseline, my dick and your tits. And don't get me wrong, shit, your pussy is the bomb. Cisco, Crisco, yo ass in a thong. But I need a little change, and it might come as a shock that tonight is a night to think outside the box. And I'm looking at them wiggle, jiggle, tickle my pickle. You might be a dime, but I'ma give you a nickel. That's 5 limp bitches. If you wanna see the rest, KY them bitches, put my treasure in your chest. Use Bandera, Aspercreme, KY jelly or Vaseline, anything to slide between them sweet supple jugs. And I don't care if my dick falls off, grab my balls and make me cough. I just wanna see them soft and sweet supple jugs. Take them out, make them bounce.
Schmeev.
Mike, are you familiar with Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
I'm aware of it, but I don't really know anything about it.
Philip K. Dick novel. It's what Blade Runner was based on.
Okay.
So it deals a lot with, they're replicants, they're androids, and they look just like people and stuff, and there's a guy whose job it is to go and hunt them down and stuff, specifically rogue ones. And one of the things that he uses is the Voight-Kampff test. It is a subjective test used to determine if somebody's a replicant based on their reactions to stuff that he says. And, he runs them through this test, and if he catches that they didn't react, in as quickly or naturally a way that he would have expected, he determines them to be an android. And that's how he would determine to, kill them if they were, one that he was after. And a big part of it is that there's another character in this who is, I can't remember the term that they use for them. My brain wants to say chicken heads, but that's also like the modern day term for people who are like crackheads. More for cocaine, because that like an amount of cocaine is called a chicken for some reason. And parlance. But the point is that these people of like lower intelligence levels, quote unquote, would also fail these tests in a lot of cases. So it's kind of looking at the way that like the dehumanization of certain groups of people based on this stuff while trying to pass this off as like an objective test, but they're getting lumped in with this group that is being eliminated by people. And it's kind of talking about institutional categorization and elimination of people and just kind of the eugenics of it all. It has nothing to do with this song. I fucking hate this song. It sucks shit. And I don't want to talk about it.
Hey guys,
God,
so I really
hate this album.
I really like this song. It's a lot of fun. It when people that I have people that I've been in relationships with who don't listen to this music like this song, that's how I know that something's being done right. Yay. This was like everybody's favorite song off of the album. All right, that's all.
Family Tree.
Intoxication filled with the medication, sedation, powder made from Haitians put me in this fucking situation. My lungs are cold and feeling like they exploded. I'm loaded, wrote it all down. I'm giving you this invitation to come and visit me, come into my mind and sit a minute, join the spirits, take the time to unwind, and you'll find the DNA ain't falling far from the tree. Come from a long line of the murderous kind, so don't be fucking with me. You wanna check the history, just pull the newspaper clippings and find the trailer where it happened. I bet the blood is still dripping, and I'm sipping on kerosene, and it's just to make me unable to let the world know that my family is more than a stable, and I might be the black sheep for the secrets that I'm telling. More than half my bloodline is laying dead or a felon, and I ain't selling no lies. My last name is a curse. I'm hoping that I survive, yeah, just to finish this verse. I see the hearse.
Quote, "When a dead tree falls, does it make a sound? Yes, obviously, dumbass."
I don't have anything to really like dive in with this. I know that on one of his prior tracks, I think it was like the opening. One of the tracks on Crimson Creek, he mentioned about how his uncle had tried to kill him. So hearing this, I'm curious if any of this is actually legit. Mm-hmm. If so, that's kind of fucked up. But I don't know.
If true, sorry that happened to you, but also I don't like this album.
Yeah. Mike Clark, you did a good job.
Yeah, good job, Mike Clark.
It's not your fault. Yeah, that's it. Track. Oh fuck. Track 11. Let's be honest.
Oh shit, you look cute as hell. Now move on over here and let me start massaging your fine ass.
Ooh. Oh, that feels wonderful.
What the fuck's up with these bitches? I got dick for days, and these hoes wanna
Anyway, I wrote fuck off, and then I drew an arrow pointing to the title of the next track. You have anything?
Quote, sigh, and then Boondox, why? Because he says, derogatory name for a lesbian.
Dog, I'm just going to tell he didn't have to even say a single slur throughout this for it to be fucking awful regardless.
Yeah, this track sucks too. It's not great.
Anyway, as I said, I had an arrow pointing to the title of the next track, Just Die.
Put a hole in your soul, make your blood run cold. Put a hole in your soul, 9mm homie, make your blood run cold. You die, gon' rest your eyes, gon' testify. You done fuck with the wrong one today, and you don't want it, homie. Fuck what you're trying to say. Your whole existence phony, talking so much shit you need a motherfucking breath, man. And when I hit you with that Glock, you wonder where your breath went. Always quick to take the dick up out your mouth to jack your jaw. Guess you pissed your baby bitch would take her time to jack me off, and unlike what she be with you do, she swallowed it. Now you wanna give me attitude, bitch, eat a hollow tip. Take your own advice and put the barrel in your own mouth. Kill your handicap and blow your motherfucking brains out. Do the world a favor, hoe, and try to fix a big mistake. Pull the trigger, send your soul to hell for fucking heaven's sake. Put a heat on you, put a hole in your soul, 9mm homie, make your...
It's just another version of Death of a Hater, which was the last track of Crimson Creek.
Rest assured, Boondox, I am not going to holla at you in person.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
That's all I got.
The track is alright. It's not as good as the one that I mentioned. It's just...
That one already was...
I mean, I love that track. But... Track 13, Nothing to Lose. This is honestly one of the most interesting songs on the record.
It is.
It's just sad that it had to be this late in the album.
See, what I was expecting you to say was that we got that classic Boondox storytelling.
I know you know. I'm sure. I knew that's what you were going for.
It's no hallowed be thy name, but what is?
I don't think I know that, but
it's an Iron Maiden song. It's really fucking good, about a guy sentenced to death and just kind of his inner thoughts, struggling with his faith as he's being led to his death, and it's awesome. It fucking rips. Just front to back, it is an experience. I love it. This track's fine.
Yeah, this honestly isn't a bad one. It's kind of cool. I had never been able to really like pay attention to it until I was fucking reading along to Genius with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cool song.
Yeah.
His singing in the hook could use a little work, but like, it's all right.
Yeah.
But no, this is a decent track. It's just kind of, again, a bummer that it took this long to get, again, one of the most interesting songs on the record. You know, track 13 out of a 15 track album. It's just meh.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool production though. But
yeah.
you know, Mike Clark.
It's Mike Clark. He's doing his thing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting near the end of this.
You know, one of my favorite parts in the very first Fast and the Furious movie is towards the beginning. Actually, is when
he gets the tuna sandwich.
When he gets the tuna sandwich, right? And then, no, this is legit. I'm not fucking kidding. Because he's there, and then he's like, he leaves, and then the other guy comes up, the guy who's got like the flame boots, and then he says a bad word. He says the F-bomb. They dropped an F-bomb first. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Crazy.
And then they're about to they get into a little scuffle, and there's a song that's playing in the background that is track 14. Watch Your Back.
Look out, cause I'm on the prowl. Gonna find these motherfuckers, gonna take them out. Before you know, you find a hatchet attack. And if you ain't one of us, watch your back. Fire up the grill, it's time to sharpen up the steel. Hold your nose, light a match, your shit's about to get real. And I'm about to get a whole lot of all kind of drastic. Execute your ego, then throw it in a casket. I'm talking to these freaks and geeks who speak with feet up in they beat. You'll retreat and go to sleep when he deletes your fucking teeth. That red dye pointed at you means that you've been chosen. And bite the bullet trigger, pull it, leave it decomposing. I'm giving you no sympathy, and I feel no empathy. When the evil leads to me from a chosen prophecy. And it was meant to be that you was my enemy. And you see your destiny, and you ain't liking what you see. I'm on the prowl, gonna find these motherfuckers, gonna take them out. Before you know, you find a hatchet attack. And if you ain't one of us, watch your back. I'm out of control, and you out of a soul, and you act like a hole, and you out in the cold.
Can't believe I'm relieved to have an ICP feature.
I love this fucking song! It's so good! This is my favorite collaboration between Boondox and ICP. I fucking love this track. Fucking high energy shit. Nobody has a bad verse. It's all good. However, I did notice something literally on my final listen.
Okay.
Upon looking at the lyrics, so all of the lyrics for this album are in the booklet, except for ICP's verses. That's kind of weird. I don't understand why. So, looking on Genius is obviously just the best that you can possibly get, which Jay and Shaggy aren't too difficult to hear. Now, there was always a part in Shag's verse that I'm like, what is the sound effect that's there? Because I can't quite hear what he's saying. And so I look, Shaggy Shags, from rags to riches, toe tagging scallywag, and then there's a bunch of asterisks there. And then it says, and bitches. And I thought to myself, oh, he said the F word, and they attempted to censor it. If you listen to his part, there is a weird kind of cut during his verse right there in particular. I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure they didn't have any problem with saying it at the time. But it's really weird. It's very jarring. Because I've tried to sing along to this song many times in the past, and I could never figure out what is that part. And now reading this, and then I'm like, oh, Shaggy dropped an F-bomb in 2010.
Well,
kind of sucks.
I'm so shocked.
But I love the rest of this fucking song. It's so goddamn good. I can't tell who's doing the chorus though. I think it's Jay, but I'm not sure. Because for a while I was convinced. I was like, that's not Boondox. I don't know who else that is. I'm like, man, that kind of sounds like Lavelle. Did they get Lavelle back? Are they cool with Lavelle now? They were not cool with Lavelle. I think it's Violent J. But yeah, that's all. I love this song. Sorry for any Boondox fans who have been waiting for any of us to get passionately positive about a song on this album. This track took track 14.
This track might be better than I give it credit for, but by the time I get to it, I'm fucking struggling. I want this done.
Well, I mean, maybe you just got to ask yourself, where do I go?
Would I be better off laid in a 6-foot hole? A body rotting, eyes closed, with no conscience or a soul. Never knowing, never feeling, with no memories of being. Only ashes laid to ashes, never loving, never seen. Just a corpse, and of course there'd be no rising of the dead. No apocalypse of zombies, and no cracking open heads. With no eating of the brains, because I couldn't stand the pain. Pitch black, nothing zero, just a headstone and a name. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but when I get there, they gon' know I'm wicked. And I run the show, and I'm wicked. And I'm a juggalo, and I'm swinging hatchets while I'm screaming psychopathic. And I'm wicked. And I run the show, and I'm wicked. And I'm a juggalo. Would I be better off in
I Got This is Boondox's version of Pass Me By.
I guess.
That's it's not as good. But
if you want to give it infinitely more credit than he deserves.
Yeah, you know.
I wrote, where do I go? I don't give a fuck. Away.
Well, Schmeev, that's fine because you don't have to worry about another solo Boondox record for 4 years context-wise. Which, based on how we record, is over a year from now. And that's South of Hell! Yeah! Schmeev, what are your thoughts and what's how do you feel about this record?
So sick of this fucking guy.
Jeez. So a while back, I had been thinking about this record and was
Why?
like, no, fucking shut up, man. And I was like, man, I only think about like a few specific songs on it that I have on my main playlist that I really enjoy, like Watch Your Back. And I'm like, it must be not a great thing if I can't really remember the rest of the album. And just based on seeing like overall thoughts online, people don't seem to have enjoyed this album quite as much as what I remember. And yeah, did my first listen, I think it was on like Wednesday. And yeah, there's a reason why I don't really remember this album. It's not great. And partly I think it's I don't know if it's because of expectations that were set when it came to working with Mike Clark. I don't know if maybe he needed more time. There was also some kind of issue where he may not have been on the label at one point. His last album came out in 2008, and then there was, he obviously did stuff on the Let 'Em Bleed series, but like nothing came out from him in 2009. And there was talk that maybe he was off of the label for whatever reason and something, and I don't know what. But this album just doesn't feel as, I guess, complete as what I think his first 3 projects on the label were. Hearing it, a lot of it hasn't aged well. A great deal of it has not aged well. And
I would put forth the theory that it's because Boondox sucks.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally fine. We're not gonna... We've been doing this show for a long fucking time, and rarely are we on the same ground when it comes to what we enjoy on it.
Look, we've had some points where we have really agreed on stuff. It was mostly Malenko. Malenko, we also had Ringmaster. I think we both agree Ringmaster is a good time. We were on the same page for Riddlebach. Most of the first deck were pretty on point. Even, actually, just Joker cards in general, I feel like we're generally, okay on them.
Or the first most tasteless, I think we really enjoyed overall.
Boondox just fucking sucks. And
I mean, you liked the Harvest. Yeah,
great. He had one thing that was a change from the rest of what we were listening to. It stood out, and from then on, I had to actually pay attention to him, and it's not good. He just sucks. He's annoying as shit. He has this tendency towards being real fucking rapey about his shit, and I hate it. I hate listening to the man, and I return to my embodiment of, oh man, I'm gonna take us back to The Shining, the intro that we did, which you did excellent work on, by the way.
Thank you.
You really. You did make that role your own. You killed it. You had a good old Jackie Nix on there. I appreciated it. You gave me something good to act off of. But to return to my Shelley Duvall that I put on for that, I don't want this fucker on the schedule anymore. I don't want to have to listen to another one of his fucking albums.
So, do you have 3 favorite songs?
I'm going to move down one artist to Boston, a band whose name starts with a B and is very good. And in fact, their self-titled very first album kicks off with 3 excellent tracks right in a row. More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, and Foreplay a Long Time. I cannot imagine starting off an album with 3 better tracks than that, and it doesn't let up for the rest of it. I think those are the 3 best ones, but I don't think that particularly takes away from the others.
All right, so I chose Watch Your Back, We All Fall, and In Between. Love of My Knife is the one that goes. It's either that or Let's Be Honest. Can I do both?
I don't care.
You didn't choose anything, so I'll take both.
I would get rid of the whole album.
Well, yeah, you'd get rid of that. But, yeah. It's... fuck. I have to think of this. I was going to say this off our recording, but... the next recording probably won't even be a JJ one, will it? If I'm thinking of timeline and everything.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on how it runs. We'll see.
Because hold on.
I don't know. When's April happen?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. I'm still working on what we're doing with that. I've got things lined up. I'm thinking of doing a continuation of bringing in the outside homies for stuff, but I had a different angle with it.
I mean, that sounds cool. But it's okay. You don't have to worry about like I said, you don't have to worry about a Boondox record for a while. You may have to worry about a Boondox song.
I don't have to listen to this one either anymore. So
here and there, on our next episode, which is DJ Clay Book of the Wicked Chapter 1. Anyways, that is South of Hell by Boondox. Let us know your thoughts. Schmeev does not have any form of social media at this point, basically, so communicate to him via carrier pigeon or in the UPC. You could still hit me up on Instagram.
I have Blue Ski.
Straight Edge Juggalo. I have Blue Ski as well. Spawn Ranch. I'm still on TikTok because that still exists for now. And I still have the other things. I just don't really fucking use them anymore. That's it. Let us know or hit us up in the UPC because there's a bunch of cool people. Exclusively talk to me about Boondox.
Don't say a fucking word to me about Boondox.
And then he'll mute you.
Yep. I might actually just kick you straight up.
Wow. Just with the band. Wow. Just quick with that. All right, y'all. That's basically it. Let us know your thoughts. If you saw Twiztid at the recent tours, how was it? Do you like their new album?
Talk to me about ADK. Finish your motherfucking Fagos.
Finish your Fagos. Fucking hell. Peace.
Later.